welcome one and all to Glory Pro Digital on YouTube. After a wild night on Friday night's episode of Glory Pro TV on Twitch, we are here to bring you more action from the pit. And wait, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just getting word that there is a disturbance backstage. Quick, let's get a camera back there. Holy shit, this is Alex Haas from Business Made Better. Alex beating down Aiden Archer, and it looks like Archer's busted open. If you guys missed Glory Pro TV on Friday, Archer scored one of the biggest upsets in pro wrestling history by defeating Alex Haas, and it looks like Haas is not taking it lightly, throwing him right into the wall. Alex Haas being relentless here. Oh my god, we need to get security back there ASAP. Someone, Glory Pro management, come and stop this fucking lunatic, please. Alex Haas just methodically stalking Aiden Archer right now. And then Irish, oh my fucking god, I thought we were about to go over the edge.
My debut match in Glory Pro Wrestling definitely didn't go as I had hoped, but on Monday I get to step into the ring with none other than the Dreamkiller Karan Cook. Now Karan, big man to big man, we both know this is going to be a war and nothing less than that. I want the best from you, Q. I want you to bring that moniker of the Dreamkiller to life as soon as the first bell sounds. Neither of us are going to stop bringing our A game to the ref calls for the match to be over. I know this is just our first match and we'll probably have more in the future, but let's go out there and make this the best match it can possibly be.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pit. Sorry about all the shit going down with Alex Haas in the back, but we're getting on to the debuting Karan Cook, the Dreamkiller, on his way here to try and make a mark in Glory Pro Wrestling. So much to say about this man, but ladies and gentlemen, the history of Karan Cook in recent feds is beyond measure. Karan Cook took to social media to say that him and Marty are finally going to be able to meet for the very first time in their careers. He's been waiting for this match, and they want to show the era of the big man lives and lives well. We're about to see this man, Karan Cook, one-on-one with Marty Morton. And you heard Marty right before the match. His debut did not go as planned. He was in the Twitch Championship match last Friday night and was the first one eliminated out of that match thanks to Ryan Stevens. But Marty Morton, so determined, so focused, wanting a new start in a new fed, and he's going to try to turn this around, going one-on-one with Karan Cook. But Karan is no slouch, like I said before. World champion in almost every place he has been in, multiple-time champion regardless. Gold is not far away from Karan Cook, and we could see that translate here in Glory Pro sooner rather than later. But if you're new here, think about hitting the follow button, think about subscribing, like, share, comment. Ladies and gentlemen, action here at Glory Pro is about to get underway as we see Marty Morton, Karan Cook. Referee, ring that bell. Alright, and big strikes from Karan, the Dreamkiller, to start off the match, and the power on display of Karan Cook. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think the experience factor here is definitely on the side of Karan Cook. Marty Morton, hold on, Dragon Sleeper applied. Will Morton tap out already this early? Now, Morton able to pull Karan off of him and start trying to build offense, but Karan just back on the attack with that big spine buster. But Marty Morton, definitely not the most experienced person in the world, definitely been around in the feds, getting his name out there in as many feds as he can, as we see the huge moonsault by Karan Cook. But Karan has established himself as a multiple-time champion throughout every fed he has been in, and he is now here, like I said, to apply his trade in the Glory Pro pit. But we see Marty actually taking the advantage here. Now, this is under Glory Pro rules. We've got a 10-minute time limit. There's a 20 count at ringside, and so we should see these men try to abuse that 20 count, as we see Marty Morton really laying into Karan Cook now. It was just crazy, though. Friday night, we saw Marty Morton get taken out first by Ryan Stevens in what was supposed to be a 4-way bout for the Twitch Championship, but we saw the debut of Marco Veddi Friday night, and Veddi will be in action later on here tonight as well on Glory Pro Digital. Karan back in control. Great technical skill there on the ring floor. But throwing Karan into that barricade here at the pit, the fans definitely getting their money's worth here tonight. Huge vertical suplex by the powerhouse, the Man of Steel himself, Marty Morton. And Morton just taking it to Karan Cook now. The Dreamkiller really needs to refocus here, ladies and gentlemen. Needs to get some distance between himself and Marty. And Marty rolling into the ring. 9 count up right now, the 20 count, but Karan gets into the ring as well. Stiff shot by Marty Morton, lifting Karan Cook up and looking snake eyes right there on that turnbuckle. And Marty capturing him. Huge, huge exploder suplex. Cover by Morton. 1, 2. Karan kicks out at 2. Marty was sure he had Karan Cook put away there. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event of the evening, we will see Chris Milenko defend his... Wait, spear? Hold on, excuse me. Spear by Karan Cook. Cover. 1, 2. And kick out at 2.5 by Marty Morton. But we will see Business Made Better's Chris Milenko, the golden ticket himself, defend his newly won YouTube championship against the former champion Jay North, but this time it's inside a steel cage. And huge, huge Trouble in Paradise kick. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out again by Marty Morton. Again, I highly, highly encourage you guys to go look at the replay of last week's episode of Glory Pro TV on Twitch, as we see the Power Slam 1, kick out at 1. We had a lot happen. Every championship changed hands. Eddie Lee is our new world champion. We will hear from Eddie Lee Tuesday night on Relapse. We will also hear from Marco Veddi, and we're going to try to get Chris Milenko on to see what's going on with BMB, because that attack by Alex Haas onto Aiden Archer was uncalled for. Huge boot as we get back into the action here by Marty Morton. Marty Morton now just using his power game once again to start throwing around Karan Cook. Friday night, I thought it was kind of funny. The Twitch chat had a yeet counter going, and now we've got yeet merch floating around on the Discord. So just stay tuned for that. That shit's pretty funny as we see the float over. Karan trying to get back into control here. He's got Marty up on his shoulder and returning the favor with a snake eyes right across the top turnbuckle by himself. Now that methodical stomping of Karan Cook being relentless now. Karan has this match right where he wants it seems. Sizing up Marty. Running in. That huge Dreamkiller knee. Cover by Karan. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 9/10. Karan cannot believe it. The referee reassuring him it was only a 2. As we see the big moonsault going back into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out once again. Karan has to be thinking what he has to do to put away Marty here. Again, between any Fed, this is the first meeting of Karan Cook and Marty Morton as we see Karan getting set up for a huge suplex there. And now it looks like the aggression getting the better of Morton as he's just pounding on the side of the head of Karan Cook. And now knee straight to the side of the dome once again. And now the elbows raining down by Marty Morton. Marty with that power trying to collapse the chest of Karan. Karan jawbreaker trying to get back into this bout. Huge teardrop suplex by Karan Cook. That could be the moment he needed. That could be the opening Karan needed. And we're seeing disaster kick coming off of the ropes. Karan going up to the second turnbuckle. Springboard moonsault. Knees up by Marty Morton. Again, ladies and gentlemen, about 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock as we see Marty Morton. One more huge suplex. And now the vicious streak of Marty just back on track, pounding down the side of the head of Karan Cook. Knee to the side of the face one more time as well. Now, raking the eyes of Karan Cook. That punch did not phase Karan. Spear, and now Karan Cook looking to end it here. Huge spinning kick, cover by Cook. 1, 2, that's enough. Karan Cook puts away Marty Morton, ladies and gentlemen. What a highly contested bout by two very lethal athletes. Karan Cook victorious here on Glory Pro Digital in his debut. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, Veddi live and in action here in the Glory Pro Pit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pit. Ant already in the ring. Ant is sitting here trying to earn his Glory Pro contract. He had a very valiant showing on Relapse last week, but now he's going one-on-one with the devil himself. This is Veddi. Veddi with a very ominous promo as well before his surprise entrance into the Twitch Championship matchup in the main event of Glory Pro TV. Veddi made it to the final 2 before being worn down and pinned by Sinbad Reyes, who is our new Glory Pro Twitch champion. But Veddi is not letting that deter him as he makes his debut here tonight on Glory Pro TV. Or on Glory Pro Digital, excuse me. Again, if you are new to Glory Pro action, please hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. Ring the bell so you don't miss any Glory Pro content whatsoever. Highlights from our weekly Glory Pro TV episodes on Twitch always go up. And every Monday night here, we have Glory Pro Digital live and in color as we see Ant going one-on-one with Veddi. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And Ant trying to get the better of Veddi, but Veddi just springboards and takes down Ant. Marco Veddi is a legend in e-betting, ladies and gentlemen. Marco Veddi is relentless in this ring, whether it's his striking prowess, being able to methodically take you down to the mat, or just all-around badassery in this arena. Marco Veddi is one of the scariest individuals as we see him wrenching back on the fingers of Ant. And the crowd just chanting break his fingers as we see methodical punches to the face and body of Ant. Veddi right now arguably just making Ant his bitch. Veddi going up to the top rope, signaling for Ant to get a kid. Just stay down. Just stay down. It'll be a lot easier. Fucking hell. Huge DDT off the top, and that's busted Ant wide open. Ant able to roll through, and then now trying to mount some offense here against Veddi as we see a huge splash by Ant. Now, Ant just... Alright, this kid's got heart. Ant working over the arm multiple times over now on Marco Veddi. It seems like Veddi just has no answer to the multiple stomps on that arm and wrist by Ant. Veddi getting up now and trying to just mount offense once again. Ant actually had a moment right there, but now the beatdown just continues once again by Veddi. And again, ladies and gentlemen, oh, huge takedown there by Ant. Hold on. Ant looking to try and put away Veddi. The power of Ant spin around and power bomb into the cover. 1, 2. Veddi kicks out at 2, and Ant is pissed off right now. But again, ladies and gentlemen, just changing subjects just for a moment. Main event of the evenings for the YouTube Championship as Chris Milenko defends against Jay North in a steel cage. Those two went to war Friday night, and it was in a hardcore bout with Chris Milenko answering the open challenge from Jay North from Relapse Tuesday night. As we see Veddi dropping Ant across that top turnbuckle, the momentum back in the swing of things here for Veddi as we see the huge running face wash taking down Ant once again. Veddi to the top turnbuckle. And now what is Veddi thinking here? Beautiful moonsault, but Ant gets the knees up, but Ant not able to capitalize on a damn thing here. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, huge, highly contested match between Jay North and Chris Milenko Friday night, opening the show. And again, go back, watch the highlights. We saw a new Glory Pro Women's Champion crown in Katrina Roy. We saw the new YouTube Champion, and we have a new Glory Pro Heavyweight Champion as well. Veddi signing for the end here. And thank you so much for coming. Huge cutter, cover, 1, 2, and kick out at 2.5. Veddi beside himself just a little bit as Ant is relentless right now against Veddi. Crowd chanting fight forever. Veddi looking for, Ant was looking for the spear. Veddi dropping the knee across the face and chest area of Ant. And huge knee by Marco Veddi to the face of Ant. And there's that running knee strike. That very well could be it. Cover by Veddi. 1, 2, 3. Veddi takes the match here tonight in his Glory Pro singles debut. What a hell of a match. Great showing for that man right there, Marco Veddi. But up next, our co-main event of the evening, Mugsz Osborne one-on-one with Gabe Gates.
So this Monday, GPW has your boy coming through again. Line him up so I can knock him all down. Yes, sir. This is your boy from Cali Street Fighter. This ain't an impromptu promo. Gabe, we about to throw hands again. We'll see you real soon. I'm out.
So I found out that at Glory Pro, I get to face Muggsy. Well, listen here, Muggsy. I'm going to make this short and sweet for you, buddy. No amount of lean that you decide to sip on, no amount of swag you decide to decor yourself in is going to save your ass from a bong rip that is expected to dislocate that fucking jaw. And you're going to need reconstructive surgery and plastic surgery and all kinds of surgery to deal with those injuries after I'm done with you. So prepare yourself, Mr. Muggs. Because your ass is now on notice. The tyrant has spoken. See you soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pit. Strong words from both the competitors in this bout as we see the THC master himself, Gabe Gates, on the way to the pit. Gates and Muggsy both made their debuts Friday night here in Glory Pro. Gabe Gates able to pick up I can't say huge victory, but very competitive matchup victory against Bandito del Tacos Jr. And there were moments where Freshie and I on commentary thought Bandito had the match won against Gabe Gates, but Gates wound up getting the munchies and just devoured Bandito del Tacos Jr. with a huge bong rip to finish off the match. But now, and again, so Gabe Gates representing Business Made Better, a very, very powerful three-man trio with Alex Haas and Chris Milenko. As we see Mugsz Osborne on his way to the ring, I still want to get an interview with Chris Milenko tomorrow night on Relapse to see just what the hell is going on with Alex Haas and BMB. Alex Haas just annihilated Aiden Archer backstage earlier in the night. Still no word from the backstage doctors as to how as to what the damage Alex Haas actually did to Aiden Archer. We don't know, but I'm not going to dwell on that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for singles action, in-ring action once again. We've got Mugsz Osborne in the ring, making his second appearance here in Glory Pro, looking to try to put a win on the board, but can the California Street Fighter do exactly what he says he's going to do and take out Gabe Gates tonight? We got Gabe Gates, we got Mugsz Osborne, ladies and gentlemen. Action starts here in the Glory Pro pit as we see him lock up and Irish whip by Gates into the corner. Gates on the attack on Mugsz. And now Gates just relentless right now against the California Street Fighter. Knee straight to the body by Gabe Gates. Relentless attack as we see Gates running through the ropes and just knee right across the face of Muggsy. Gates cannonball right onto the midsection of Muggsy and going in for an early cover. One. Kick out at one by Mugsz Osborne. Gates definitely got a game plan coming into this match, and that's just to be relentless. These two are no strangers to one another. It's just their first meeting in Glory Pro. And had him in a suplex position, decides against the suplex, just kicks straight across the face, and Gates going to the top rope. Not a place we're used to seeing Gabe Gates, but huge flying punch there. Gates looking for the leg drop, but Muggsy was able to get out of the way. This is the opening that Mugsz Osborne needed now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, just joint manipulation by Mugsz Osborne, taking down the arm, and now the punches raining down, the knee into the body. Mugsz on the attack, but Gabe Gates able to stop him there. Uranagi into a backbreaker, and then huge front wheel kick. And now just the vicious streak of Gabe Gates on display here. Irish whip back into the corner. Gates trying to mount some more offense, but Muggsy's not having too much of it. As we see the double underhook here, has him up and just drops Gabe Gates right on his dome, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Mugsz thought he had Gates put away, but that has yet to happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, right after this matchup, double underhook here, and dropping Gates across his knee once again. Cover, hold on. 1, 2, kick out at 2 once again by Gabe Gates. Ladies and gentlemen, right after this matchup, we are going into our YouTube Championship bout. Chris Milenko and Jay North, as we see the huge cutter off the second rope, bounce up moonsault, but dodged there by Gabe Gates. Gates has definitely got to slow the pace here of Muggsy. These two know each other so well, but Muggsy just seems to be using his power, or not his strength or power, but his speed here. Super kick, and into that straight jacket German by Gabe Gates. Gates really just needs to get back on the attack as we see the knee there. Cover 1, 2, kick out at 2 as well. Back into this match though as Gates goes back up to the top turnbuckle, drops the knees. Muggsy able to move out of the way, and Muggsy back on the attack, pulling back a modified dragon sleeper here by Mugsz Osborne, just wrenching back on that neck of Gabe Gates. Gates able to roll through and kick to the spine. Back on the attack, huge side suplex by Gabe Gates. Getting Muggsy up one more time, Irish whip into the corner. This match seems to be back in position of Gabe Gates, but Gates countered and Muggsy back on the attack. Up and dropped across the knees, modified lung blower one more time. Cover by Mugsz Osborne. 1, 2, and kick out at 2.5 again. This is the first real challenge of Gabe Gates here in Glory Pro, and it's against Muggsy. Double underhook here. Up, drops Gates on his head. Cover, no, not even going in for the cover does Muggsy. Irish whip into the corner. That could have been the turning point though. Muggsy could have had the match there, but up Sakvia by Gates. Cover 1, 2, kick out at 2.5 by Muggsy. Gates trying to tell the referee to count faster, but the referee saying that was only a 2, so the match will continue. Flying forearm, but that misses. This could be the opening here. It is the opening that Muggsy needed. Huge modified lung blower by Muggsy. Cover 1, 2. Muggsy puts away Gabe Gates here on Glory Pro Digital tonight, everybody. What a huge matchup. What a huge victory for Mugsz Osborne. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, YouTube Championship bout in our main event as we see the cage match between Chris Milenko and Jay North. Welcome back to the Glory Pro Pit, ladies and gentlemen. This match is not going to be pretty by any means. This is Glory Pro's very first steel cage match, and this is for the YouTube Championship. Again, ladies and gentlemen, as we see the challenger, the Phantom Jay North, on his way to the ring, be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that bell icon, and share this with all of your friends, family, your grandma, your grandpa, your deceased Uncle Jimmy, just get eyes on this product because you don't want to miss a minute of the Glory Pro revolution. Jay North, our very first Glory Pro YouTube champion, just 7 days ago on this very program, was able to pick up the victory and just hold Goldie for the first time. But 4 days later, Friday night, it was all ripped away from him. Jay North has a bone to pick. He has an axe to grind here against Chris Milenko, invoking his rematch clause as soon as he got backstage on Glory Pro TV. And this is where we're at now. I mean, you've honestly got to think, if Jay North cannot put away Chris Milenko in this cage match tonight, he surely goes to the back of the line, meaning that there will be a new challenger for the Glory Pro YouTube Championship come next week here on Glory Pro Digital. But if Jay North is able to somehow come away and escape the cage or attack first and come back with the Glory Pro YouTube Championship again, who knows? We may have a trilogy in the making here.
If you want success, buy the golden ticket.
And this man right here, representing Business Made Better, BMB, this is the new Glory Pro YouTube Champion, the Golden Ticket, Chris Milenko. And all it took to put away Chris Milenko Friday night, all it took for Chris Milenko to put away Jay North, Friday night, was one hit of the Gold Rush. And that was it. As we see Chris Milenko just carrying the YouTube Championship with purpose and with pride here, you know this has to just be wrenching at the stomach of Jay North to see his beloved Goldie with another person right now. Jay North just could not do it. Jay could not put away the golden ticket, Chris Milenko, but he has his rematch and his second chance here tonight. Can he do it inside this steel cage? Most people are probably thinking he can. A lot of people don't want to see Chris Milenko with this championship. But here we are anyway. It's April 4th, 2022. YouTube champion is Chris Milenko. There is what it's all about for our main event tonight, everybody. We see the cage coming down. There's Jay North. Chris Milenko watching that cage come down as well. And the match is underway. There is only 3 ways to win this match: pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage tonight. Beautiful underhook suplex by Jay North, and North already trying to reach the top of the cage, but Chris Milenko just not having any of it right now, as we see Milenko just beating down Jay North, and North falls from the top of the cage, and now Chris Milenko on his way up, trying to take advantage of this. Can Milenko get up there? Cut off at the pass by the Phantom, and Milenko falls to the floor, and Jay North trying once again, not even wanting to even have a competitive matchup, just trying to escape this cage right now. Jay North pulled off that top once again, and now Milenko rapid fire elbow strike and bouncing off huge cannonball senton, and we're gonna see it one more time, but North able to move out of the way. Jay North, he's more focused on trying to escape the cage rather than weakening his opponent. That right there, That pride is what's going to put Jay North away himself. He's not even going to do it himself. Or he's not even going to have Chris take him out. Chris just has to have Milenko just has to put Jay North away with his own pride and hubris. 2 count there. Milenko almost puts away Jay North. And now climbing to the top of the cage once again, Milenko on his way out. Jay North to his feet. Just big punch to the back and leg area of Chris Milenko. And now Milenko trying once again, but Jay North still right there. You still haven't put your opponent away yet, Milenko. Milenko on the mat, and now Jay North going back to the top of the cage. But again, Milenko back on the attack of Jay North. And North falling hard back to them. These two are just taking turns. Neither of these men want to fight. These men just want to try to take the easy way out and escape this cage, as we see Jay North going back on the attack of Chris Milenko and just dumping Milenko back to the mat. And now are we acting? Huge fucking knee strike. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Jay North. Milenko, a little beside himself, thought that knee did the job, but it did not yet. Arguably, we could have been seeing him set up for the gold rush there, as we see a half and half suplex by Jay North taking down Chris Milenko. North has Milenko up. Huge package pile driver by Jay North in for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Chris Milenko. It's going to take more than that for the Phantom to put away the golden ticket right now. And setting up Milenko. Running knee lift. Has him up, looking for this TKO perhaps. Drops Milenko with the TKO. And just lifting Milenko back up. Had to have been looking for another package pile driver there. But Milenko catches him off guard here. Has him up, drops Milenko drops Jay North flat on his back. The two lock up once again, looking for the half and half suplex, but Chris Milenko able to fight it off once again. Springboard into the moonsault, reverse DDT by Jay North. North going up to the corner, not trying to climb, dropping the elbow, but nobody home. Did not have the distance on that. And now Jay North kicks to the midsection of Chris Milenko, and huge lariat taking Milenko down. This is Jay North's match to lose, as we see a huge knee into that clothesline combination. And now climbing up once again, but having second thoughts, dropping the leg across the throat and chest of Chris Milenko. And Jay North not done from that top turnbuckle, went to the well one too many times. Milenko had it scouted. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how he won the championship. Milenko has him up, gold rush by Chris Milenko. Into the cover, 1, 2, kick out at 2.5. Milenko cannot believe it. Jay North still in this fight. Milenko just saying fuck it to get him out of the cage. Climbing with heart's content to the top of this cage. And look at this. Jay North climbing as well. Both men going to the top of this steel structure. And Jay North up. And now pounding Chris Milenko's head off the steel. And now pounding Jay North's head onto the steel. Milenko relentless. Throw it. Oh my God, we need to get someone in there to check on Jay North. North thrown from the top of the steel cage, and it's just academic at this point. God damn it. Chris Milenko able to weasel his way through and continue holding on to that Glory Pro YouTube Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Chris Milenko retains the YouTube Championship. We need to get to the bottom of the attacks by Alex Haas. But ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe, click that bell icon, and thank you once again for joining us for Glory Pro Digital.